Hey guys, what's up? Zombie here. Today we're doing something different. It's another game video, but this time we're going to try and play Skyrim Very Special Edition because it can be played using, a certain app I won't say the name of yet because it activates. But you can play it on the phone, and it's wonderful. So we're going to try this out. I'm going to record it. I have the volume up on here. I can't get it to work on PC for some reason, so we're going to do it on here, and I'm enjoying it anyways. So let's try this out. Alexa, play Skyrim.
Welcome back to Skyrim, adventurer. You were standing at a crossroads deciding where to go. In one direction is a small hamlet, in the other is a fishing camp. Where would you like to go?
Go to the fishing camp.
Once at the fishing camp, a Bread and Thieves Guild fence greets you. She looks quite sad. She tells you her personal chef was killed by a mysterious evil in an abandoned fort. Will you avenge her personal chef?
I will avenge her.
Will you avenge her personal chef?
I will avenge her personal chef.
Will you avenge her personal chef?
Yes.
You arrive at your first dungeon. As the mighty Dovahkiin, you obviously already know that you can use your weapon, cast spell, or shout to battle your enemies.
Of course.
And, seeing as how you're Skyrim's chosen one, you certainly will never ever need to ask to flee when facing an enemy too powerful for you. Nope, a powerful warrior like you won't ever need to flee, or even take enough damage to ask, what is my health? So let's continue. You follow the quest marker to your destination. You step over some debris and notice this is an old Nordic ruin. You wonder if they are the friendly kind of Nords, or the unfriendly kind. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes, proceed.
Do you wish to proceed?
Yes, I wish to proceed.
Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
You pass through a cobweb as you enter the room. The corpse of an ancient Nord rises up before you. It's a Draugr warrior. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon, because we're badass.
Your dagger slashes the Draugr warrior. The Draugr warrior is resistant to that attack.
Spell.
Your skill with arms has increased to level 2. The Draugr warrior attacks, but you parry the blow. What would you like to do?
Use a spell.
Your sparks shock the Draugr warrior. Your magic skill has increased to level 2. You have learned new spells. The Draugr warrior attacks, but you parry the blow. What would you like to do?
Use a spell.
Your frostbite
Brian.
stings the Draugr warrior. Your magicka swells with arcane power. Your magic skill has increased to level 3. The Draugr warrior strikes you with its ancient sword. You take 6 damage. What would you like to do?
Use a shout.
Foos. Your unrelenting force throws the Draugr warrior back, staggering it. The Draugr warrior croaks one last breath, defeated. You are victorious. Your health is at 94. Your thumb grows mighty. Your shout skill has increased to level 2. You loot the Draugr warrior's remains, find a superior iron mace, and cast aside your old weapon. There are 3 paths forward, a sagging wooden archway, a stone staircase, and a crumbling staircase. Which do you choose?
The stone staircase.
You move deeper into the fort. The room is dimly lit by tall candles. You hear the rattling of bones. A skeleton warrior lurches towards you. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon.
Your mace thoroughly pounds the skeleton warrior.
I have a
The
mace?
skeleton warrior shatters into bits of bone. You have
Of course it
triumphed.
does.
You have 94 health.
Oh yeah.
Your skill with arms has increased to level 3.
Of course it
You
has.
ignore the useless junk in the skeleton warrior's inventory and find the superior iron sword. Ooh, shiny.
Ooh.
There are 2 ways forward.
She knows
a heavy
me.
wooden door and a torch-lit passageway. Which do you choose?
Torchlit passageway.
You move deeper into the fort. You enter a dusty corridor lined with cages. None of the prisoners made it out alive. A skulking death hound growls at you. His master may be close by. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Ooh, cast a spell. Fry the sucker.
Your raised zombie strikes the death hound. The death hound lunges at you and bites. You take 8 damage. What would you like to do?
Oh, attack with weapon. Murder that little son of a bitch.
Your sword slashes the death hound. The death hound lunges at you and bites. You take 8 damage. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon. He is not going to defeat me. Attack with
Your sword
weapon.
impales the death hound. The death hound whimpers and dies. You have triumphed. You have 78 health. There are 3 paths forward, a simple wooden gate, a hidden staircase, and an unlocked gate. Which do you choose?
Hidden staircase.
You move deeper into the fort. You enter a dusty corridor lined with cages. None of the prisoners made it out alive. You begin to get the feeling that something large and dangerous is ahead. The
Well, I
room
hope.
brightens up with an otherworldly light. A flame atronach twists in the air, blocking your path. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon. I face life head on.
Your sword strikes the flame atronach. Your skill with arms has increased to level 4. The flame atronach hurls a ball of fire at you. You take 16 damage. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon.
Your
I'm stubborn.
sword pierces the flame atronach. The flame atronach hurls a ball of fire at you. You take 16 damage. What would you like to do?
Cast a spell.
Your sparks shock the flame atronach. Your attack was not very effective. The flame atronach misses you with a ball of fire. What would you like to do?
Use a shout.
Foos. Your unrelenting force throws the flame atronach back, staggering it. The flame atronach struggles to get up, briefly, then expires. Good riddance. You survived the battle. Your health is at 46. Your shout skill has increased to level 3. You now command unrelenting force. You loot the flame atronach as remains, find an epic iron sword, and cast aside your old weapon. You have successfully cleared the ruined fort of its dangers, making Skyrim a safer place for all. You pull a lever and a path opens to the fort's entrance. How convenient.
That is convenient. Thank you.
The Thieves Guild fence thanks you for bringing justice to such evil. She hands you an iron key. Good luck figuring out which door this belongs to.
Good
After
point.
heading out on the road, you pause to convert many pieces of leather into leather strips. Satisfied with your work, you return to your path and arrive at a crossroads. In one direction is a dusty old wood mill, in the other is an isolated shack. Where would you like to go?
Isolated shack.
At the isolated shack, an imperial priest greets you. She desperately needs you to retrieve a bottle of cheap wine from an abandoned fort. Will you help the imperial priest?
Yes, of course.
Will you help the imperial priest?
Yes.
You follow the quest marker to your destination. Your quest brings you to a fortress, battered by the northern cold. This would make a fine hideout for bandits, you realize. Will you venture in?
Yes.
Your boots clatter on the cobblestone floor. A deranged Khajiit looks at you with wild eyes, like a kitten staring at a ball of yarn. Which makes sense, you suppose. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon. I'm gonna kill that
Your
Khajiit.
sword slashes the deranged Khajiit.
Did I neuter the
The
kitten?
deranged Khajiit scratches at your face. You take 8 damage. What would you like to do?
Use a spell.
Your sparks zap the deranged Khajiit. Your magicka swells with arcane power. Your magic skill has increased to level 4. The deranged Khajiit scratches at your face. You take 8 damage. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon. Let's put him down.
Your sword digs into the deranged Khajiit. He dies with a sad meow. You are victorious. Your
That
health
hurts
is
my
at
heart.
84. There are two ways forward, an unlocked gate and a sagging wooden archway. Which do you choose?
Unlocked gate.
You move deeper into the fort. The walls still serve their purpose, even after years of neglect. An adoring fan has been stalking you for weeks. He's harmless but so annoying. He really needs to die. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Use shout. I'm sure that's how he wants to die.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Use shout.
Fourth row. Unrelenting force smashes into your foe. The adoring fan tries to give you a hug. You take 5 damage. What would you like to do?
He's gotta die. Attack with weapon.
Your sword cuts deeply into the adoring fan. The adoring fan dies slowly and painfully. His last words are, "You're the best. Good luck on your journey. You are victorious. Your health is at 79.
Oh, it hurts my
Your
heart.
skill with arms has increased to level 5. You loot the adoring fan's remains, find an epic iron battle axe, and cast aside your old weapon. There are 3 paths forward, a wooden staircase, a stone archway, and a broken open gate. Which do you choose?
Stone archway.
You move deeper into the fort. You come to a long banquet hall. The table is set, but the guests are just bones. A skulking death hound growls at you. His master may be close by. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Use shout. I really want to level that up.
Fourth row. Your mighty thumb crashes into your foe. Your foe is resistant to this type of attack.
Really?
The death hound lunges at you and bites. You take 8 damage. What would you like to
Oh,
do?
he's dead. Attack with weapon.
Your battle axe rends the death hound. The death hound lunges at you and bites. You take 8 damage. What would you like to do?
Use a spell.
Your sparks zap the death hound. Thunder fills the room. It glows with electrical magic before combusting into pieces. You have triumphed. You have 63 health. There are 3 paths forward, a musty passageway, a heavy wooden door, and a metal banded door. Which do you choose?
Ooh, musty passageway. Sexy.
You move deeper into the fort. Cobweb dribble covers the floor. Your quest is nearly finished. You check your weapon one last time as you prepare for the final battle. The sound of creaking bones alerts you to an armored skeleton warlord blocking your way. You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Use shout. He's armored. Physical attacks aren't going to work.
Fourth row. Your unrelenting force tosses the skeleton warlord into the air. It crashes to the ground. Your thumb grows mighty. Your shout skill has increased to level 4.
Ooh.
The skeleton warlord swings his ancient weapon. You take 7 damage. What would you like to do?
It's on. Attack with weapon. It's on.
You can attack with weapon, cast spell, use shout, or flee. What would you like to do?
Attack with weapon.
Your battle axe
What else should I do?
decapitates the skeleton warlord. The skeleton warlord shatters into bits of bone. You have triumphed. You have 56 health. You have successfully retrieved the bottle of cheap wine. This should fetch a nice reward. You pull a lever and a path opens to the fort's entrance. How convenient. The priest looks at the bottle of cheap wine, relieved. She thanks you and rewards you with a notched pickaxe. You'll need to hone your craft at mining to make good use of this. You head out on the road. You steal a sweet roll while exploring, but feel guilty and return it to its rightful owner. After walking for a while, you arrive at a crossroads. In one direction is a Nord village, in the other is a bustling tavern. Where would you like to go?
Alexa, save game.
In one direction is a Nord village, in the other is a bustling tavern. Where would you like?
Okay, I think that's all we're going to spend on that for right now, guys. I've already been doing this for 15 minutes. We're going to wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed that. That's actually pretty cool. If you're looking for it, download Alexa on your phone. If you don't have an Alexa, and it only activates when I press the button, I guess. But yeah, basically go look for Skyrim Very Special Edition, because this was made as a joke at E3, and they actually made it, which is fantastic, and that's why I love Bethesda. They're wonderful, beautiful people. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to see more adventuring like this, let me know in the comments below. Me and my daughter actually might go on an adventure like this. I want to see if she'll kill the adoring Van. She's as twisted as me. See you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.